I waited in the lobby for 20 minutes and then I took my seat. I assumed Miss Barkley had been delayed on business. It wasn't uncommon.
Were you aware of any particular appointments Miss Barkley had scheduled last evening?
No, I wasn't privy to that kind of information.
But you did work for her.
We were associates.
And she provided you with clientele.
They were associates. I think that's sufficient.
Well, then, as
Demantoids.
associates...
What? Demantoids. They're a green gemstone, a variety of androdite commonly known as green garnets.
Lieutenant, is this an interrogation or a first date? I mean, I realize she has a set of great eyes, but...
Do you mind?
Apparently the inspector's brooch was a gift and has some particular significance that makes it irreplaceable, so I was
The
hoping
book. Ask about the book, or would that be a relevant
Doesn't
question?
he have his own caseload?
Shut up.
Sir, you don't understand.
Shut up!
it's a very attractive book.
Shut up!
Counting his being frank and open with her responses, Detective.
We understand that Miss Barkley had a book with names, addresses, and private phone numbers.
Most people have an address book.
This book is rather exclusive. A lot of names of clients who are somewhat publicity shy.
Especially if it's the wrong kind of publicity.
I'm afraid I wouldn't know about that.
Come on,
We're
look.
not asking you to implicate yourself.
Lieutenant, she knows all about the book. She used to be one of Sonny's girls. Most of the guys she spends her evenings with are all over People magazine.
Does your detective not have a leash?
Look, Lieutenant, you got to give me this case. I spent 6 years in
You're not
advice.
going
I know how to
near
handle
this
this sort of
case,
thing.
Vecchio. God only knows what names are in that address book.
This requires very special handling.
Not your kind of special handling.
Oh, and what's that supposed to mean?
Well, I think, Ray, what the commander is suggesting is that your methods tend to be a little, how would you put it?
In your face?
Exactly.
Commander, have you met?
The Mountie. Sherry O'Neill.
Ben Fraser, pleased to meet you.
I'm afraid I have a pressing appointment. If you need any more information, my attorney will give you his card.
Oh, I see where this is going. Yeah, why don't we give this to the Duck Boys? They're perfect for the assignment. They don't ruffle anybody's feathers.
Hey, are those Chanel pumps?
Yes.
Stunning.
They'll do fine.
Yeah, so this is my mistake, huh? Instead of being out there solving crimes, I should have been attending charm school.
Does he always whine like this?
Well, I wouldn't use the word whine, but he does have occasionally a nasal quality.
Yes, he does.
Is that a sexist remark? Do I detect a little reverse discrimination?
Commander O'Neill, do you have a suspect in the Barkley murder?
No statements. Get him out of here. Him too.
Johnston, do you happen to have an insignificant but time-consuming case in your back pocket?
As a matter of fact, sir, yes. There's a matter of a street urchin.
Oh, perfect, perfect. Take Vecchio with you.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
Naugahyde.
Oh, it's leather. Smell it.
Naugahyde. $50 for the lot.
It's quality stuff. It's worth twice that much.
Well, take it or leave it.
What about this? Some kind of computer. It's gonna be worth at least $100.
Korean party favor. I got 10 of them.
Show her the brooch. Show her.
Well, I thought maybe I could keep this one.
No, we need the money.
Well, it's mine.
No, nothing's yours. Not until I say.
Maybe you ought to listen to your sister.
Somebody ask you?
Look at you, Sidney. Look at your hands. Hard to pinch quality stuff, I would say, with those size mitts. I don't remember where your bread's buttered.
You want the pin or not?
Can't move it. Take it somewhere else.
Thanks. Come on. Matinee's getting out. Who does the business in this family, huh? Who?
It's just a stupid piece of jewelry. Boy, I don't ask you for much. I don't ask you for clothes or money or anything. There's nothing to give it to me even if I did.
Get your jewelry when we can afford it.
I want it!
Look, fine. You can starve to death.
How you doing, Sid?
I don't have time for you today, Crowley.
No, you better, otherwise I may have to invite you and your sister down to the office for an interview. Now, that would be an official interview. It cost us both time and money.
Over here. Look, I gave you $500 last week.
That was last week.
Well, I don't have it.
Can you get it?
No.
Otherwise, I do have an obligation to return your sister to a foster home.
My sister's staying with me.
Not if you can't afford it. Stay out of trouble now.
Yeah, whatever. Danny, today!
I don't care about this tall. Her mother's worried sick about her. This is a number I can be reached at.
We get a lot of runaways in here. I'll ask around.
Thank you.
There's no way we're gonna find these kids. They're street smart. They live underground. We might as well be looking for a pennant-winning Cubs team.
I promised the inspector, Ray.
You promised her? The same woman who's been trying to get you fired for weeks? Does the word sap mean anything to you, Benny?
Of course it does, Ray. It's from the Latin sapere.
It is?
Don't be a sap, Ray.
You don't really know Latin.
Bene scire, Latinas litteras difficilium est.
Ah, you're making that up.